Hey, this is Dana with DanaPittman.com. Today I'm coming on vlog style to do an unboxing. This unboxing today is going to be for an Erin Condren planner. And if you are not familiar with an EC or an Erin Condren planner, I will be showing you all my planner for 2017 in just a bit. I will open this up. And I want to explore, if not in this video, but in coming videos, more about that gap between us identifying what we want to do, identifying our purpose or our vision or our goals, and then pursuing it. And part of my pursuit, which I hope to be sharing more with you, part of my pursuit requires me to plan. I have to plan. I have to plan. I have to schedule. And this, for the past year, has been a part of that process. So if you're interested in seeing what I have inside this box, well, then stick around. If not, I hope to see you on the next video. If you would like to see more topics like this, don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter, which will also be linked in the description box because you will know when I have new content up. I look forward to unboxing this with you. I will see you all in just a second and we'll get started. So here we go with the unboxing. Again, here is the box. Thank you for coming to my channel. I'm going to bust this open. And I hope that if you have not done so already, that you will subscribe to this channel. And here is the inside. It's always beautifully packaged. On the inside, it has your invoice. And the invoice is in color. It's pretty interesting. Okay. There's also a sticker, Be Thankful. There we go. You know, I'm always fighting with the light situation. And there's also a postcard. Strive for progress, not for perfection. And the inside is packaged in this pretty orange paper with a sticker that says enjoy. Wrapped in bubble paper. And now we get to the good stuff. If you, well, on this channel you wouldn't know it, but if you are a subscriber to my crafting channel, you know that my favorite color is turquoise or even teal. Sometimes it's considered teal, as well as purple, like a rich purple, royal purple. And so you will not be surprised then, if you are not new to my channel, that my cover is still turquoise. And this is the cover I chose. She designed a life she loved, and it has my name. And I did the 2-line instead of having, let me show you. Now, what is hilarious is I picked the same quote. I didn't even realize that right now. I'm sorry. This is my one from last year, and this is my one from this year, or for 2017. The style was different, and I guess that's probably why I didn't pay attention to it. Oh, and this is pretty. It's a purple back. I had the floral back last time, and this, I believe, is an interchangeable cover, but I didn't do that. And this one is much fatter. This is the one from this past year because I have inserts and my affirmations and everything inside. And of course, this is just bare, basic. Now, I am going to, so I have this, and this one is called, this is just the Life Planner for the year. On the inside, it has their normal pouch. Huh. I'm going to change my camera view so you all can see. The reason why I'm pausing is because there's a pouch inside of this, but it's not attached to the planner. And last time it was. Ooh, and they, okay. So here's the pouch. The pouch from last year was inside. It's secured inside. And I don't know if I will like that it's not, or, but I'm glad I didn't buy one, because I'm thinking you could put your pens and stuff in, and that will help your planner from being so bulky, and it'll allow you to add more inserts if you want to. But inside the pouch, ooh, and it's a zipper pouch. The last one is a push and squeeze, like a Ziploc bag, and it's very tough. So if you like just put lotion on your hands, it's difficult to pull open. So this one is an easy sliding. Go ahead, EC. Loving it. Okay, and you have these little cards. They say, smile, you're beautiful. Thank you for being you. Oh, and be brave. And these are meant to like give away. But what I found is that I liked it, using these as bookmarks when things were just kind of, you know, going tough. It was just a nice little gentle reminder. And this is to share with a friend, and I plan to do that. I did it last year, and I believe she purchased one. Oh, this is a strip for you to adhere something inside your planner with the coils. Now, what's really cool is I've seen YouTube videos where they've taken this and it put it on to something like, let's say you could even put it on this, I'm sure, and then take this, the other side, and glue it onto something else, like I guess with either a hot glue gun or a glue stick. I don't know if I would do that. I found that making my inserts using a laminator, I'm sorry, hasn't worked out really well. It stays and it's really strong. Here is a sample sticker book. It says create, motivate, inspire. And you're going to hear my family in the background, so I'm going to kind of angle us. This is my office, so y'all going to see it. Oh, that doesn't help. There we go. And the sticker book, oh, huh. That's it. That's all of them. But I do like that they're inside this book, because that keeps them from being accidentally pulled off of the sheet. So I'm going to put that back inside here. And I rarely use stickers. I'm really not that type of a planner. But I may use them more because I got a different style. The interchangeable covers, how to do that with the instructions, as well as just the insert as far as all the items that were included with these extras. So that was called a coil clip connector, the pay it forward card, the sample sticker book, and the compliment cards. I'm going to read this. And it says, just another way to brighten their day. Surprise someone with a happy message on a car windshield. Leave one for a waitress, or thank a teacher or friend. Each day is a possibility to spread positivity. Visit our site to buy a full pack and learn more. I will actually do that. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put all of these items back in the zipper bag that I am going to wear out and show you. So here's the planner. I'll show you the inside. This is the coil bookmark. I'll show you the inside in a moment. But one of the things that I do want to show you in advance is, it seems so light, is that I got a different orientation this time. And this is the horizontal, I believe. I'm looking for where it's marked. I believe this is called the horizontal. And this current year, I have the hourly. I'm going to try to find a blank. And the great thing is all of my inserts that I have in this one, I can move to the next one, like with my affirmations and my notes. Okay. I'm trying to find a blank one in December. Here. This is what I had before, the hourly. which has been pretty good to me. And I'll show you the other portions in the other camera view. So that is the planner. Another planner that I decided to purchase this year is this one. And this one is called their Deluxe Monthly Planner. And I have the quote, "Dream, a goal is a dream with a deadline." And my name. Only thing is, it's gold foiled, which I think is really pretty. But my name looks kind of funny. I don't know if I like that. But this is for business planning. And I'll show you this on the other view. But this is why I purchased this. It's a larger monthly page spread. I intend to use this for my business, not meetings, because that goes in the life planner, but more so of things like deadlines, programs that I'm running, promotions that I'm running. I have several, whether it's projects that I have either going out and they need to be to my printer at a certain time, or I need to have edits due at a certain time, and all of that. I really wanted it all in one place. And so this is going to be that place. Now, I will show you the inside on the other camera view, but here it is. And the other camera view will help us with this glare, so you'll get a better view of the cover. And lastly, I bought this, which is, I think they call it a budget. Oh, honeycomb budget book. Now, this is like really kind of straight to the point, but it has, and I'll show you on the other angle, just kind of overview of budgeting. And I do our household budgeting. I'm pretty good at it. I also have to take care of business things. And so this coming year, I have some pretty aggressive goals. And so I really wanted to get a better system for tracking my expenses as well as my income, and so I can see when particular goals are met. I don't know why my head keeps cutting off. There it is. When certain goals are met, and also so I can start seeing where money is kind of seeping out and I'm not really mindful of it. Even though I track things on a month-to-month basis, I kind of give myself a certain window of a budget. And I always aim to go less than that. And I do really well on that. But now I want to start seeing the specifics of where things are going and where we can pull it back. Because, again, we have some really aggressive goals for 2017. And so here is kind of a view of that. And I wasn't originally planning to order this, but I decided to order it because I think it was like it was $5 and it was 20% off. And this put me over the $100 mark, so that shipping was free, and I was already planning to do this. And so what we're going to do now is go to the other angle so that you can look inside, and I'll switch the camera view. So here's the cover, and you can see it a lot better here. And let's go inside. Now, what I'm loving already is that this is done like a dashboard. And so if you use a wet erase marker on your on this material, then you can write on it, use a wet wipe and dry it off and write on it again. I would strongly suggest the wet erase markers because once you put it on, it won't rub off. When you do dry erase, it will easily rub off. So I like that they've included this space and actually have lines. There's lines here, as you can see. So here's the inside. There's quotes. This is the annual calendar, which actually covers from the end of this year through next year. Now, I probably would have preferred to have 2017 and 2018, but this will work because I loved looking at this calendar to project or see when certain days are for future projects that I may not work on at that time, but I need to start allocating time for them in the future. Here are the goals. Now, I love this. That's different from last year. And I'm going to see if I can find it. I didn't use it much because I felt like the boxes were just way too little. I'm going to cover some stuff up. See how little they were? And so this is much bigger. And the colors actually coordinate with the monthly colors. So you can have your big goals for each month here. And that's what I plan to do. I plan to transfer my monthly goals from my Your Best Year planner into here. Let's keep going. I'm looking as we're looking, but I'm going to, okay, so here, it seems like it's ending off. I'm trying to see, let's see what the date is for the beginning. The date in January, oh, because it ends on the last week of December, so they kind of pick it up here, which is the end of December, and then we go into the month of January. And here it is. The best time for new beginnings is now. So you have your quote. You have your space to write and take notes. You have your full calendar spread. You have your goals and your to-dos here. And then you go into your weekly spreads. Your weekly spreads, I again went with the horizontal because once I looked at my weekly spreads from this year, I realized that I'm more of a lister and I can put my actual timed appointments here. I'm going to see if this gives me more writing space and see how it goes. In the corner here, you have a thankful thought and you also have additional space for notes. And so I think I'm going to enjoy that. And so that's pretty much it for the monthly view. I mean, the weekly spreads. And then you go into another month with the quote, your spread, and it continues. So here is February. Here is March. And I'm just going to kind of look at the colors. Now, the colors are a little more muted this year than I think some of the colors. Oh, I love that color. Than last year. But it's still nice. So you have all of your months. And I'm going to take you to the back. Now, this is the area where you have for notes that I've used somewhat, but I think I want to get a little bit better at this year. And it looks as though you have not a page for every month. And here's the dot grid. And look at that, a little detail. I like how they are adding this extra paper. Love it, love it, love it. Ah, and there's 2018. You love it. As well as some goals. Now, I love this because look how they did this. Hold on. We're getting a look at this together. Why did they? That sucks. Okay, let me show you what I'm looking at. Do you see this? This would be awesome. And I guess they don't do, I wish they would have done it at the beginning for 2017. That would have been great. But maybe they don't do it because you have this. Let's get this quill situated. You see what that quill does? There we go. But you have that in the beginning. But as for that back one, man, that's really good. The way that I could see this working is that you can, for example, if you're working on a project and you're mid-year in 2017 and you need to start looking forward for 2018, you can start jotting notes here so that when you get your 2018 calendar, you can just transfer those things into your new planner. And I think this is amazing. I love this. This is a good use of paper, and I like the format with the calendar and the dates. Because usually I have to plan promotions or book releases at least 6 months, 3 to 6 months in advance. Here are some stickers, which I really don't use much, but I guess I may try since I have the new layout. And there are some plain stickers that you can just use. I use my microns to fill this in. Here is a pocket. Here's another pocket. Oh, that's so pretty. Ideas can happen anywhere. And here is the perpetual calendar. Now, last year I did a really good job of jotting down monthly scriptures, also my Bible reading passages. And I think I went through maybe half of the year, but this year I hope to do a little bit better. So I would use that. I'll show you. So here it was. These were the scriptures I was handwriting. These were the scriptures that I was my reading for the day. So, and they did it again here in the back with another dashboard that can be, you can use for writing. And that's it. I don't really, this is okay, but I would have preferred that it would have been consistent with the front. But, I mean, it's good. So that's the first one. And here is the second one. I hope you can see that. It's hard for me to see. There it is. With my name, dream. A goal is a dream with a deadline. And here it is. Again, another. Oh, I can almost like not put it in the whole frame. Another, love this. I love it, love it, love it. Your information will go here. Quotes. And again, this is your spread. I like this additional writing space. And here I will probably have like certain, I usually color code like release dates, promotions, big dates for the company that I need to be mindful of. And I will do that here. Your goals. And this will be specifically business goals, whether they're my blog or projects, sales, all of that. And the dot grid, can you see that? Oh, I'll zoom it in, hopefully. Quote, and then here is one of the reasons why I wanted to get this. The boxes are much bigger than, let's compare it here. See that box compared to that box? You still have your goals and your to-dos. And in this one, you just have space. You have, I'm going to have different projects here so that I know what the status of each project is as it moves from month to month. You have note pages, and you also have a list for to-dos, a dot grid, in your next month. So essentially what's going to happen in this book is really, it's going to be my book to track what's going on in my business from month to month, so that when I pull this book out next year, I'll know what took place and what we were doing on a month-to-month basis. Now, the only thing that I can tell already that I do not like about this, and I'm going to show you the ending, is that there are no tabs so that you will see month to month, but I do have some pre-purchased tabs that I can place on there, and I will do that. Either that or I will washi tape the side so that I can see where each month is broken down. But that's the only thing that I think is missing. Now let's go towards the back. That's November, December. The color code is just like the other one. Here's that. If anyone is watching this video and you're from the company, please do this at the beginning and the end. That would be so amazing. Okay. And now this was like the butter of this project, or the icing on this planner. There is pages and pages of notes. Now, this format can be done in two different page counts for the notes, and I did the higher end because I know I am a note taker. I love that there are 2 pages of blank stickers versus the pre-printed stickers. I prefer the blank ones, so I'll be using those. Additionally, there is a pocket in the back. I love this. And here is a pocket as well. And I may end up actually keeping my budget in here, and maybe purchasing another perpetual calendar for this planner. And then you have that closing dashboard. So that is it. Polka dots again, but I think these polka dots look better than the other ones. This one may look totally different after I transfer everything in and put all my other notes in. But for now, I am looking forward to getting this all set up and ready for the new year. And here they are side by side before I close this view out. Here they are. This is 8 by 11, 8.5 by 11. And this is, I don't know what the actual measurements is. I guess it's probably 6.5 by 8, something like that. Not 8. Yes, 8. So maybe 6.5 by 8, somewhere in there. And so there we go. Here are my planners for 2017. There was one more thing I wanted to show you that I said I would show. And it's the difference between the hourly spread and the horizontal spread. So here was the hourly. And here is the, man, it's a big difference. And here is the horizontal. Now, looking at these side by side, I was supposed to be leaving. It's a difference. Look at that. The coil is the same size, but this looks like it's a hair smaller. So maybe it'll feel better once I kind of get it all set up. So yes. And the colors are a little bit different too. So there we go. Well, that's it. This video was a little bit on the longer side, but I hope that it was informative and you also got to see the insides of both of my planners. It is, at the time of this recording, it's November 2016, and so I usually take a few days in November to start reviewing the current year and also to start planning for the following year. And I'm already in the midst of that. I will be coming back to do something else about another, like how I do that, because I'm starting to realize that's like one of the hardest parts for us, right? We see this vision, we know that we have this goal that we have, but it's like, what do I do next? And there's things that you have to do. There are, you know, whether it's research, you go to school, read, write, work that may need to be done in the in-between time. And how do you do those things while still doing your day-to-day life, still working, taking care of your kids, you know, taking care of or in relationship with your spouse, because we take care of our spouses, but you know. And I hope to bring more of that here. If you have any questions about either of these planners, how I use them, so on, anything about, you know, the planners, let me know in the comment section and I will respond. I do invite you to join my newsletter, which is the Influencers newsletter. I send that out once a month and it goes into a little bit more depth. It is a faith-based perspective, but the tools and the information that I share, I believe, is for anybody that is wanting to get from where they are to where they believe their goals and their purpose is, or where they're pointing them towards. And I believe where God would have you. So have a fantastic day. I hope that this was helpful, and I will see you all hopefully sooner than later. Take care and goodbye.